Weird. Yeah, you're not missing anything. There will be only very few times from here on out that you get unique, what was it? Unique transitions between the two scenarios. Sometimes it's funnier for context. Sometimes, maybe. Anyway, so right up to the Namek saga with, Gohan. Also, to compound off a point earlier,
Wait,
oh god, wait. No, you guys gotta see this. There's one text box in here that's just all sorts of fucked. Man, what if they actually did pull their helmets off and like they just immediately suffocated? Oops. This one, oh my god, why? Okay, well not this one specifically, there's like another one later on, but oh my, you can definitely tell that like a lot of the polish for the text boxes just kind of went to Goku's, because a lot of them there afterwards just have like this. To be fair, like, I wouldn't expect a normal player to go back to replay Kid Gohan's story, because Kid Gohan kinda sucks.
Hey, look, I'm already getting a signal, so they really do exist.
How do you get this bad? Like, did they just have to, like, manually introduce a bunch of spaces to avoid, like, formatting errors? This is so weird.
I'm sensing a lot of
like, it's getting worse.
It's probably just
this one, in particular.
I mean, Tommy and Piccolo were strong too.
I don't... Why is that eye just a fucking island right there? Why? I know I'm complaining about like menial stuff, but it's like, why is there so many like just random spaces in text boxes when this wasn't nearly as prevalent in Goku's story?
No, if he gets the Dragon Balls first, we're done for.
I actually have to wonder, like, for anyone who still owned the original PS2 version, can you do me a favor and go back through Kid Gohan's story and see if there's this many, like, ridiculous spaces in these, like, word boxes? I think they might have been, but if they're not, then that's definitely an indication of this game's level of rushed. Good stuff. See, this is normal? That's a normal text box? Anyway, so huge power levels. Yeah, like I said before, there's a lot of cut characters, so a lot of cut shits in this game, like, no Dodoria, no Zarbon, there's no, like, generic soldiers to fight as Gohan, so when you show up with Kid Gohan, you kind of just get a lot of dialogue, and then you just go right to, you know, Recoome. Oh yeah, that's right, there's like 2 times in this whole game, you see, Dende. Dende has, like, the worst art, by the way. He looks like, I don't even know how to describe him. Which big bully you're talking about? I don't know. We'll never find out because this game's kind of weird. Actually, speaking of cunt. No, I just wrong word. Speaking of cut content, there was actually plans apparently to make Bulma apparently a playable character. Like, she has the 3D model in the training mode, and there is files for her, like, her to be announced as like a contestant in the tournament. It's really weird. Like, I'm not sure how you go about doing that, but I guess they did make, you know, Hercule playable. I don't know, maybe in like even 2004, like the guys writing Dragon Ball were realizing like people miss the romanticism of old school Dragon Ball, which I mean, I get, but I think they miss it for the wrong reasons. I mean, just saying. This is a freaking hiding place. Guess who it is? Oh yeah! This! They never programmed the sky background for Namek! So you look up and it's like, oh, why are we on Earth all of a sudden? Hey, Vegeta. I don't get it. Also, Vegeta picked up the ability to sense power levels.
I can sense energy.
How the hell did you do that?
I could always believe that with like some weird Majin Buu mimicry, but like he never really like learned or saw them using that ability, you know what I mean? Oh, I like the idea of Vegeta being able to learn techniques by getting his ass kicked by other people. It is also really good character development for him, like, well, character progression, I guess, for him to like learn other things like from the main characters. It's pretty cool, I think. In terms of like basic shit, because Frieza never learned how to detect power levels somehow. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, didn't he? I feel like he might have said something about that in the Tournament Power. I don't know. I'll have to double check that later.
And guess what? He says Goku's training hard, and he's on his way here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bulma's dad was able to talk to Goku over intercom.
Dad's coming. All right. With Goku here, we might just have a chance.
If you didn't know he was training, then that would be like, it wouldn't mean much, but hey, it's a thing, I guess. Also, I completely forgot about the house that Bulma had set up in the fucking cave over here. Another village being attacked. Oh no. Yeah, Vegeta was kind of a dickhead back in the day. Like, never... Is that Kami's ship right here? Huh. Yeah, it says... Oh, I forgot to mention that earlier. Like, the landscape... Okay. No one admittedly really knows about this, nor does anyone really, like, point out, but the landscape of Dragon Ball's... Or, what did I just say? The landscape of Budokai 3's, like, overworld does actually change depending on the point in the story you're in. Like, I noticed later on, like, Majin Buu's house he built is visible on the map, like, after he builds it in that point in the story. That is really fucking cool. Like, no one talks about that shit. That's a really good attention to detail. And unfortunately, it's always something you'd really notice in the HD collection. Vegeta, that monster, no. Oh, hey, we're going to Guru's place, go figure. Yep. I do like how close you are actually to it because of this. I do miss. Wow, I'm just tripping all over my words right now. What the hell am I trying to say? One thing I do kind of miss from like BT2 is that it's a world, despite it not like having much stuff to do. Like you can raise and lower your altitude. Like if I could do it with Gohan right now, I'd come very close to touching this house right now. So let's go and see what's going on.
Your hidden powers are incredible, like I've never sensed before.
I'm still not 100% certain what Guru's voice was going for. Also, nor do I know who was voicing Guru, like, ever.
Excuse me, but could you hurry? I really did have hidden powers. Thank you, Mr. Guru.
And if my math's correct, this is one of 4 times that Gohan will have his latent power unlocked. If you're wondering what the other 3 are, Super Saiyan 2 activation, Budokai unlockability, aka Ultimate Gohan, and Ultimate Gohan being re-unlocked through training with Piccolo. So, yeah, yeah. It's disappointing how frequently Gohan is brought back into the spotlight to, like, potentially make him the main character, but then it's like, no, the Japanese audience is not quite a fan of that. I still gotta eventually work on a damn video that I was doing for it. And unlock potential, go figure. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, if you want it just for a future reference, by the way guys, hold back in L1 in order to just quickly turn around. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I mean like, if you need a quick turnaround instead of doing this, it's a good option. Oh yeah, I think, actually, like, eventually you start finding meta coolers in the battle points. It's kind of strange, like, some sort of enemy you could just, like, spam fight against? Sure. And we're back on Earth, I guess. Okay.
Huge power level. Vegeta.
Admittedly, this scene is fucking amazing.
Got to hide my energy.
I know you're here somewhere. Show yourself, or I'll destroy this entire area.
I know I've come to really just accept Chris Sabat as Vegeta's voice, like, before, like, Funimation started doing the official dubs, but, like, God, I do miss Ocean's voice for Vegeta. It's really good shit.
I'm warning you, I won't say it again.
Wait, I'm here.
Seriously, Stephanie's really making Gohan sound way older than he actually is right now.
I should have known. I just ran into your little friends.
Hey, you taking a day off from bombing villages, Vegeta?
Ah, you monster! What did you do? You better not have hurt them.
Oh God, man, he almost sounds older than Vegeta here. Goddamn.
No, my wish for immortality is about to be granted, so I'm in a good mood.
Well, good for you, except for the fact that, yeah, oh Jesus, the eruption Vegeta goes through when he realizes what the quote-unquote pocket watch was. Yeah, he gets duped hard. Guffaw. What fucking hell. Okay. Okay, bye. Dick. Yeah, so that's a thing that has happened. Alright. But I recently posted on Twitter that, well, my one of my like hot takes about Dragon Ball is that no one really remembers the first half of the arc. Like, there's a major high points like Vegeta crippling the Doria, Zarbon kicking the fuck out of Vegeta, but like there's a lot of just fluff in the middle of that no one really remembers any of it. Oh yeah, actually one cool thing, giant fucking moon. I just find that to be a neat detail about this. It's right fucking there. It's huge. Actually, that is a huge ass moon, isn't it? Shouldn't everyone be like a great ape on this planet or something? Then again, no one has tails. So yeah.
And they're coming this way.
It can't be. Frieza's caught the Ginyu Force.
God, this is so undersold. Vegeta is losing his shit over the Ginyu Force.
You have to let me use the Dragon Balls. It's the only way we'll survive. Do this now, and I promise never to harm you or your friends.
You know, the sad thing is that, like, it's hard to tell if immortality would actually do Vegeta any favors. Like, he'd get infinite Zenkai boosts, I guess, but, like, for someone else, like Garlic Jr., that would just mean, like, you're just gonna get your ass kicked over and over again, like, repeatedly by someone super strong.
Okay, I guess I have no choice but to trust you.
There's a lot of things you can do, Krillin. You don't have to trust him. And Ginyu here without a voice. Okay, cool. You know, it's funny that this is happening because I literally just got a comment from Brandon. Like, it's like clockwork whenever I mention voice actors in these videos. Let's see, what did he comment? Something about Recoome. Recoome is Sabbath. It's always been Sabbath. It got better by Kai, but not much. List of original Ginyu Force. Ginyu Frieza would be most pleased. It's so weird to think like how much stronger Ginyu got when he took over that one guy's body in Dragon Ball Super. I don't remember his name at all, and I should because I think he was voiced by someone like decent. But yeah, that's a thing that's happened, I guess. Man, Dragon Ball Super Frieza Saga is so much different in the TV version versus like the movie version. There's an actual story, but it just drags its heels so damn hard. Man, people who watch Dragon Ball Super, like, when that first was happening, must have been painful for them. And yeah, Recoome's having fun. Okay. Eraser gun! Hell, his mouth is already wide enough, he might as well be doing it. You ever notice how mouth beams are, like, frequently, like, some of the strongest attacks in the series, by the way? Like, goddamn. Okay. It's been a while since I watched it, but from what I do, like, occasionally see on YouTube, the fight with Recoome, even if I disagree with this current dub voice, it's so like magnificent. The fight with freaking Recoome, just holy shit. The animation is so ridiculous, especially on Vegeta. The brutality is like all there. Remember, Gohan basically has fucking neck snapped. It was that fun. So yeah, Vegeta gets planted like a fucking tree. I think he just broke every bone in my body. I could believe that. I could definitely believe that. I feel like that's been mentioned before. Oh no. Like Goku was like, my ribs are broken when holding Raditz still.
Alright, kid. I guess I can play with you for a while.
And you know, again, goddamn credit to Krillin and Gohan. They did a marvelous job of trying to fight back against Recoome. I mean, Recoome is still like, it's weird how like how human he looks, despite the fact that like his body moves in ways that a normal human should not. Then again, Tien does exist, so what do I know? Oh, can I teleport? Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just not beating Recoome's buttons with Gohan at all. Oh my god. I can imagine Recoome being like mid-tier of sorts in this game, maybe. Well, with that, the unlockable Recoome kick is fun. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I have a fun thing to share with you guys actually. I noticed that like if you play on anything above normal mode, like you'll begin seeing the AI do charge cancels like actively in their like offensive game. So it's not just like a thing that you learn online. You can learn it from watching the AI like just attack repeatedly, but it's not something you piece together unless you do look up though. Alright. So yeah, this poison's done its course pretty well. See? Go for a throw, why don't you? A bold one. Oh my god, I just got... Dude, my advantage just costs like 1 bar. Like 1.5 bars, maybe. Oh wow, I wonder how low it costs if like I use concentration and have a key 20. Too bad I don't have plans to go nearly that far with Gohan, but hey, you know, it's a thing. Why not? I could try with Goku though. That would be interesting. Potentially horrifying too, but it'd be interesting. Alright, yeah. I was going to mention this before, but one of the benefits of also getting your HP at maximum, besides all the hits you can take, as well as being like a universal resource, regardless of your build, is that it allows you to really use a hard fire strat, because, you know, if you somehow are not able to use the vaccine and you and your opponent are going down, it's a flat rate. Like, if you have 1 bar of health versus like 7 bars of health, you're both going to lose them at the same exact rate. So it's really to benefit to you if you decide to use it.
I don't think you have much choice.
Like, you'd have to go with some extreme fringe fucking build in order to not set your HP to 20, just saying. Also, I'm pretty sure you can reset your stats. I'm pretty damn sure. Must be over. Okay. Looks like that one. Oh, and a fork in the road. Fuck me. Okay. So, boy, Namek Saga is just covered in these, aren't they? Again, literally, like, it's either you fight Frieza or you fight Cooler. That's pretty much like it for like the variety for alternate pathways you can get in the Namek Saga. So naturally, I'm gonna save here. If I end up getting the wrong path, actually, I can consult my Google Doc. Really, oops, I bailed. That's not what I want to do. No, I actually want to look at my Google Doc in order to see like which one's the right path. Resources, always good stuff. Okay, so according to my handy Google Doc I made for this, the far left one is the one where you actually fight Cooler at. So naturally, we're gonna avoid that for the time being. This song sounds really cool though. Like, I don't recognize where this one's from, but it sounds really neat. It's a damn shame I haven't played every single Dragon Ball Z game, because I feel like some of these are really cool. I would love to know where some of them come from. Okay, there's that guitar. Now it sounds like something from Ultimate Tenkaichi. Man, Ultimate Tenkaichi makes me sad. Like, the cinematically is really fun to watch, but the music sucks. Now, see, this is where fucking Linda Young's voice works, because, like, the bass form does just regularly sound this fucking raspy.
You're the first ones to ever make a complete fool of me like this.
I don't know, man. I'd say Bardock came pretty close. Actually, didn't someone else do a pretty good job of making him look like a fool in the Namek Saga? I feel like that might have been the case. Probably not.
And you will be the last. You are going to pay dearly for what you've done.
Frieza, you're gonna quickly regret not having trained a single day in your life by the end of today.
Yes, if I team up with them, we can win.
The sucks thing, though, is that, like, if Frieza didn't transform, there's a very good chance that Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin could have actually beaten Frieza. Like, even with Frieza's power level of 530k, like, they did a really damn good job of fighting him. And, like, I just want to re-emphasize for everyone that Frieza, at this point in the story, made a complete shit show of Nail's offense against him, as well as literally annihilating, like, several Namekian warriors by breathing. So, yeah, this is immediately, like, a really good step forward.
You're only deluding yourself. It's time to put an end to your lunatic fantasy.
If I could say anything about retrospect in the Frieza saga, I will say that it probably would have been best to just skip the third form entirely, like the weird Xenomorph looking one. Instead of having to show up Piccolo that hard, it probably would have just been best to go right to the final form.
Frieza, why don't you show us who you really are?
Am I the only one who gets that feeling? Like, I feel like that's the thing you probably could have done.
Why not? Since you're in such a hurry to die.
God, I still gotta find this thing sometime. I'll explain what I mean in a minute. I love the generic, like, transformation sounds. It's just like, the earth's shaking, oh no! Bob, Ron, Namek, did you see this guy earlier? Anyway, besides the point. So, oh god, we're going straight for the Xenomorph form.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, it's time for round 2.
So sorry to keep you wait. This voice, It's so weird. Okay, so I've been hoping I'm not experiencing this weird Mandela effect right now, but back when I was being raised on the DVDs for the Funimation dub for this, I remember that like the second form for Frieza had like a really deep like male voice, and then this form had like a really weird like reverberating voice. Like it sounded like it's coming through a filter. And then like the final form was back to Linda Young as normal. I can never find this for the life of me though, because like the orange bricks just have Frieza giving the standard voice like for all the forms. So like I don't know. I'll have to ask my dad to check his DVDs at some point, because like I swear that was the case. If I'm lucky, maybe I can track it down before this is all over. Oh yeah, that's right. You can totally. Okay, a huge benefit by the way, if you want to do this, Frieza when he transforms is permanently locked to that transformation. Like, okay, that is to say, like if he transforms to the final form, he can't revert. This is not Budokai 1. When he transforms, he is permanently locked. This goes for Cooler and Cell and Super Buu as well. So if they transform and you have the Yakon skill on, you can see where this is going. They can't undo the transformation to escape the Yakon effect. Yakon is a very fucking stupid ability. I can imagine a lot of pro players really think it's a degenerate strat, but I mean, dude, have you seen Kid Gohan? Seriously. Also, I'm getting my ass destroyed. What the hell? We have the same fucking HP too and everything. What the? Okay. Ugh, boy, this is not too fun. God, okay. That backhand got really tracking. Goddamn. Ooh, delays. If I can just turtle now, like I can take him down to a pretty good sizable amount. Here, like just doing that, like I already cut down the potential time for him to be transformed. Okay. There's no fucking way he recovered that quickly. Gotta get that stage effect? Nope. Oof. Also, do not believe you should be able to quick evade the rushing attacks. Ooh. Try to play footsies, kind of. Yep. The sidesteps though. Okay. Oh god, I'm out of key. I would try to fire my Masenko, like, where's my energy at? Oh, I don't have any. Unfortunately though, the hard fires only takes him down to like half their final health bar. After that, it's up to you to finish them off. Which, like, considering beam struggles, is not the worst thing in the world to do. It's just, why? God. Also, I would like to mention how, like, fucking buggy Frieza's second and third forms are in this game. Like, they are really bad with their size. It gets interesting. Oh, damn, that's a lot of HP, actually. Or, HP, XP. Oh, I guess I have a lot of HP now, too. Hell yeah. So whenever I come back to this mode with Kid Gohan, I'll have a little bit more hit points in my name.
I gave it everything I had, and he's still not. Stray, this little brat shouldn't be capable of such a high power level.
You know, normally I would agree too. Normally I would be inclined to agree, especially since, although it is funny, because Kid Gohan's done this exact same thing like every form of Frieza. Like, he held his own against base form, or first form. He like did the really cool attack against second form with the volley, and then he actually dropped a pretty good beam onto this form and came pretty close to like doing a lot of damage to him.
Dad.
Oh, and also gut punched the fuck out of him in his final form. So yeah, Frieza just has a bad habit of underestimating kids. You notice that? God, the monkey ears on him. Look at that.
Gohan trembles before Frieza's terrifying power. Can Goku make it in time?
Did we literally just ask the same question when starting off the Namek saga with asking if young Gohan can survive against the Ginyu Force? I feel like that might be the case, but yeah, we're not so much waiting for Goku as for Vegeta to be healed. Oopsie. Yeah, small details. I'm not going to inquire too much about that though. Alright, sweet. So that was Kid Gohan's story. Well, it took an hour. Actually, much less than an hour. Not too shabby, actually. I will take that. There's really not much of Kid Gohan's story anyway, so it's a bit moot. There's that end screen again. You'll see that a few more times. Alright, so fun stuff. Just gotta save and bail, and we can move on to the next one. Thankfully. Actually, what I'm gonna cut back to training mode really quickly.